too late to catch a vibe now. And it's never too late to state a fact. I said it's never too late to catch a ride now. And it's never too late to get on track. I'm talking never too late. The podcast.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to that Never Too Late
What's
podcast,
good?
man.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
What up?
Yes,
The most
sirski.
lucrative podcast where insight meets real talk. Thank you all for tuning in. And for all our new listeners out there, welcome. Thank y'all for just checking us out, man, here on NTL. I'm your boy, Mr. Nick J. Cross. Go ahead and pass it around to my bros.
It's your boy, Cam HK.
It's your boy, Jack.
It's your boy Jordan.
Young boy, young Marco.
It's your man, Kwame Green.
I'm talking about, man. Hey, but before we get into the show, though, man, can we give a shout out to the merch, though?
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Do y'all
Yeah.
see the? Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? The show. We got the shirts now. We
Oh, yeah.
official with it.
Shouts out D's too.
Oh, yeah.
Right, shout out D's
Sir.
Tees one time for the t-shirts, man. Now we look real nice.
Website going up.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Real
Awesome.
soon.
It's
Real
the
soon,
merch.
real soon.
Y'all better buy
Hit us
these.
up
Get
for the
your
merch.
merch.
We ain't making them for the hell of it. Y'all better buy them.
I don't know.
Big facts, bro.
That's facts right there, man. That's facts. But Jordan, let's go ahead and get into it, my brother. What's up with the
Yes,
news
sir.
rundown,
Yes,
man?
sir. All right. So in today's news, nearly 39 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits since mid-March. More than 2.4 million workers filed for those benefits as of last week. Nearly half of those Americans say that their incomes are declined or they live with an adult who's lost pay through those job losses or reduced income. In other news, CVS Health has increased coronavirus testing in Georgia with 23 new sites opening up on May 22nd across the state. These new sites will utilize the self-swab test and mark the next phase of the company's nationwide COVID testing. In related news, scientists at Emory University have discovered that many patients hospitalized with COVID develop antibodies within 6 days of testing positive. That news is key towards developing a vaccine for that virus and treatments as well for those infected. And that should be coming out fairly soon, within the end of the year, next year as well, hopefully. For our Black Excellence today, Dr. Cynthia Kuji and her daughter, Dr. Jasmine Kuji, become the first mother and daughter duo to ever graduate from medical school and become doctors at the same time. Not only that, they matched at the same hospital to complete their postgraduate residencies at LSU. So shout out to them, making history in that aspect. Back to you, Nick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. I just want to give a special shout out again to all the nurses, all the doctors and everything that are, out there doing their thing with this coronavirus, everything that's going on, man. You guys are the real heroes. So shout out to you guys, definitely.
Shout out to
Big
the
facts,
workers out
big
in Grady,
facts.
man. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
all the workers out in Grady.
Yeah.
This man right here. But all right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into one of our favorite segments, What's Brewing. We just talking about some things that are going on out here. So, guys, today it dropped. It dropped. It's here. The cover. I'm not too sure about the cover, but it's here. Wunna.
Cover hard.
Gunna. I don't know about hard.
You
So Gunna has dropped the album, guys. Wunna is here. We just gonna dive right into it. I mean, the album is gonna speak for itself. What do you guys have to say about Wunna?
Man, I'm not gonna say I was disappointed because I'm not, but
Okay, let's keep that real.
I really didn't get the sound I was looking for. It's a hard album, but it's not like the Drip Season 3 or Drip or Drown 2. It just felt like something was missing from the album.
That's
It's got hella hits on here, hella songs I like, but as far as like a whole Gunna project, right now it's not there for me. But it's just a day. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll feel different. But right now it's not what I was looking for.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. No, for real. That's real.
No.
I feel the same.
That's real.
Yeah.
Our first listen, it was like I wasn't really pleased to the second half. Like once Skybox came in, every song was a hit after that, bro. But like the first couple songs, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling that vibe. But the whole tape is hard though, regardless. Definitely, man.
Crazy just coming from Cam.
You're right. Like I came ready to argue. I wanted to get into it.
Right, that's Mr. Gunna right there.
Right.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. Gunna made the same song 18 times with different beats.
No, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that.
All right, that's an exaggeration. That's an exaggeration, but still, like, dog, like, come on, bro. I mean, it was a lot of songs that rolled, like Cam said, but it was not living up to the hype that we projected. Like, to come take over my turn, I was not feeling that. I did not see that at all.
Facts, Jack. We held the title with my turn. Lil Baby still up there.
Not even with just like that though, but some of the features that he had on there, I thought was misses from some of the from artists that I thought was gonna go crazy.
Huh?
I was gonna bring that up, like the features. How y'all feel about the features, man?
Hold on. I want to know from Marcus, which features did you not like?
The only feature that I hadn't heard yet was the one with Thug.
You heard the Roddy Ricch feature?
Which Thug?
Yeah, I heard the Roddy Ricch feature. I wasn't rocking with the Travis Scott feature, bro.
Which Thug feature haven't you heard yet, bro? Because he was on here. Yeah.
I know. I didn't listen to that track though. I haven't listened to the whole project. That's
it was 2 Thug features.
No, I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, he was on it twice?
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
on my head far.
The second Thug feature was tough.
Yeah.
I'm about to say he went off on far.
Both of them was tough.
Yeah, both of them hard. That was on my head.
The second one was harder.
Roddy Ricch tough. Lil Baby.
Roddy Ricch.
I was rocking with the Baby and the Roddy, bro. I was rocking with them too.
Yeah, every feature was hard, bro.
Lil Baby feature went crazy. But all right, so what we not gonna do, because everybody sounds like they slandering Gunna low key. It's not what we hyped it up to be. Well, it's not what some of y'all hyped it up to be. It's a good Gunna project for me, bro. Weezy snap on every beat. Like every beat Weezy on, snap. Crazy.
Bro, that Rockstar Bikers and Chains, bro. I don't know, but that jump's so hard to me.
Yeah,
I realized, I found out yesterday, bro, that's a sample from an anime show. And that made me like it even more.
What anime show that is?
It's called RWBY. It's some, I don't know what that is. But it's called RWBY.
Red, white, black, yellow?
No, that's what it stands for, I think, for real, bro. High key.
I mean, hey,
I
like an anime show.
You can look it up on YouTube, bro. That's the same beat and everything. He just slowed it down. But yeah, that's my favorite right there, man. That one and that Roddy Ricch song too, bro. That just went off.
More on the way, that snap to me. That Roddy Ricch beat, that joint crazy. Roddy Ricch slid on that track.
Yeah.
Lil Baby slid. Gunna and Lil Baby duo, the combination of them.
It's always.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nah, they don't miss.
They complement each other very well now.
Everybody was talking about how they not touching Rich Homie and Thug, but they trying to find a way now. They trying to get close.
They closer than people.
I agree with that.
Who said that?
What? Oh, hold on. No, we're not gonna.
We'll say no. We gotta say that is for another day. Put that in the vault because we gotta talk about that.
Please.
I like that for a week. We need to. High key.
Please.
But I agree with y'all, man. I definitely think that, you know what I'm saying, some of my favorite tracks on here, I was rocking with Met Gala. I like On Camera.
Oh, yeah.
The second half of that, even though On Camera was short, I wish that one would have been a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? I felt like the features were really good. I just think, going back to Cam's point, like we said, man, it's just, because it's 18 songs, man. And with the 18 songs, you know what I'm saying? You really want them to sound very diverse in a way. But some of I would say the filler songs to me, reason why they were fillers sounded very similar. Like it sounded like the same track. So Gunna wasn't a miss or anything, by no means necessary. But like you guys said, I think as far as the hype goes right now, I'm not sure how Wunna lived up to that.
I agree with that, Nick. Because like last year he came in with With It, and from With It he ends it with Who You Fooling. Like every single song was put together perfect. This time it was like y'all said, just a lot of really throwaway songs that he really could.
Yeah, it was just like just throwaway. Like I'm putting these songs on here just cause. You know what I'm saying?
I think bro been living too good. Cause I ain't gonna cap. I'm a non-slick, bro. That album was too explicit for me, bro. It's like every song about his sexcapades. Like, bro took a locker room conversation and put it on a beat and called it an album. It's like, dog, I can't hear about that every track. Like,
every time,
I understand some of it, but like every track,
for real.
Give some variety.
Bro, he named the track Addies, and it's literally talking about how he take Addies. What's going on, bro? It's not good. It's promote for the kids.
That man Gunna do not care about them kids. He is
He
a
does
bachelor
not at
lifestyle
all.
right now.
He turning the Future slick. Future got no soul, bro. Future got no morals, bro. He just like, I'm trying to make music, make money. I ain't trying to be a role model out here.
That's crazy, Jack. When you talk about the whole thing with the explicit lyrics and everything, I know for myself a lot recently. I've been listening to albums, the clean versions, really. You know what I'm saying? And it helps with what you're saying. It definitely helps. You can kind of imagine what can be inserted right there when it gets bleeped out, but it definitely helps with that.
I would say
I'm not looking to listen to
Wunna clean though.
That's like I said, it's you know, it's your own ear. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is your own ear with that. But Marcus, what's going on with some of them sports, bro? What's going on?
Well, as we know, last week was the last episode, the finale of The Last Dance, man. And we got a 10-episode docuseries from ESPN to help get us through this pandemic that we're going through. And we got to get a deeper look into that Bulls franchise when they went to those 2-3-peat runs. And so I just want to get a little bit of insight from you guys, what you guys learned about, you know, what it takes to be a champion from Jordan, and then what all that he had to go through to achieve that status.
Man, the only thing I got from that, well, I got a lot from it, but the thing that stood out is his work ethic, man. That junk is crazy. I didn't realize that dude was like that much of a prominent person as far as like in the league, within his team, within the community and stuff like that. So you actually see him go through these struggles and just see what he has to go through just to be at the top and just maintain that position. And I was like, bro, that's really inspirational for real, man. That work ethic is crazy. I know people was like he was an ass or whatever, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to be at the league, bro.
Was his work ethic really crazy though? We didn't see that much of his work ethic.
We didn't see much of it.
We saw his work ethic, bro.
We didn't see that much of it.
We had to put on to. I feel like he was naturally gifted, and that gift carried him a long way. But we did see that when he was getting beat up and he was getting beat down, he did have to get in that gym and get right to work. Yeah.
No, he put in work for sure, but like what they tried to highlight was a lot of his extracurricular low key, like, and how he's still the GOAT. Like they like, bro, this man is golfing every day, bro. Just so you know, he gambling every day. He out here snatching his roommates out of hotels with hookers every day, but he's still putting up 45, 55. He got new shoes. Yeah. He bleeding through the sole. Jordan over here putting up 60. Like, bro, are y'all playing basketball with me? I'm like, hey, how y'all feel about Scottie Pippen? How y'all feel they tried to portray Scottie in that whole docuseries?
I think they kind of gave Scottie a bad look. They made him look dumb.
Yeah.
Like they tried to really make him look stupid.
I mean, like, but at the same time, though, Scottie said the stuff, Marcus.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to answer questions in those types of light.
And he admitted to it, you know, that he was a little ignorant to, you know, how the business was ran. And he was trying to protect himself on the front end. But they didn't highlight that Jordan was definitely working over his value as well on the front end when he was with the Bulls. Like, he lost out on a lot of money as well. So, like, I feel like they kind of highlighted Jordan's greatness, but they kind of put down some of the other greatness of some of the other legends that were in the documentary as well.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that real quick, bro, I know because a lot of some of his other former teammates have kind of spoken out, and they are, you know, echoing what you're saying, Marcus, of like, you know, they feel like they didn't really touch on a lot of stuff with the team. But my thing is, it's the last. Now, it is a Michael Jordan documentary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is a Michael Jordan documentary. So if it was about a specific year, maybe with that team, they might get a little more shine. They might get put, you know what I'm saying, in a better context or a better light. But at the end of the day, the Jordan documentary is going to talk about Michael Jordan and put him, you know, on that limelight.
Right.
Yeah, I seen personalities getting upset that they talked so much about the 98 season. And I was like, bro, the name of it is The Last Dance. Like, it's literally his last
name.
dance.
He really didn't have to go back and talk about the other championships.
He really didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
I didn't think they were. But I feel like low key, they tried to hold Scottie Pippen, but at the same time, I feel like Scottie painted himself. Well, MJ tried to protect him a little bit. He was like, there is no me without Scottie. You feel me?
He did say that, yeah.
So I mean, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm more so on that wave. Like, Scotty did get his credit as a great player, but like Scotty did do a lot of childish stuff.
He did.
Like you can't leave a playoff game at the end of the game just because you're not getting the ball. Like you can't leave your teammates.
That was crazy.
And he said if they would go back, he wouldn't change nothing.
He did say that.
He said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that, come on, man. He's admitting this stuff.
Hey man, all I say is
shows.
At the end of the day, he a man. Like we say, he a man. So he made his bed. He gotta lay in it. What you about to say, Jay?
No, he said Jay.
Oh, okay.
But no, I was going to say, to piggyback off of Cam, bro, like, he's relied upon. He can't be just stepping out on the team like that. And that really rubbed me the wrong way, because I felt like if I was in that situation, he just going to, like, just cry about it and then sit on the bench because he didn't get the ball. Like, it's a bigger picture than that, you know? So I do understand, like, he was definitely a legend and whatnot, but they definitely showed some parts of him that we didn't know about. And he even admitted, like you said, he ain't gonna take it back.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Jazz. They got so close.
Last thing too, bruh. The flu game is really the food poisoning game, bro.
Food poisoning game. So we can't even call the shoes the no more, man.
Bro, my 12 still the flu game.
What y'all talking about? Yeah, the FPs, no, bro. FPs, bro. Man, they done interviewed the guy that delivered the pizza, and he was saying, oh man, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happens with his pizza.
Deny.
Exactly what happened.
He put the flu in it. He put the flu in the pizza.
The SP, bro, for real.
Either way, food poisoning. That boy MJ still went out there and went crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like if this didn't make you just appreciate, like you said, him on that GOAT status, just even more of like just seeing the games and what this man would do, and then come out the next game and try and outdo himself from the last game. Come on, man, y'all missed out on the Last Dance.
It's a legendary pick right there.
Right.
If you know what I'm talking about, it's a legendary pick, man.
Hey, that man did not push that man, bro. He did not push him. We all saw the angle. He did not push that man.
Give him a little tap.
A little, watch out.
That's funny, bro. But again, shout out to the Last Dance. Again, I'm pretty sure that now I believe that it's about to be on all. They're gonna try and put it on streaming services so you can watch all the episodes if you didn't get a chance to see everything, man. And yeah, that's what's brewing. So guys, we're about to go ahead and get into a quick little commercial break where we have another one of our good segments, Woke and Broke. So make sure you guys come back, kick it with us on the Never Too Late podcast, where insight meets that real talk.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this week's segment of Woke and Broke. We got a good one for you. You know, a lot is going on with coronavirus, and a lot of college students are getting their internships pulled, their offer dates pushed back. So we wanted to give you guys some tips of what you can do in the meantime to be productive.
1, reach out to your mentors. Many of them may have opportunities or words of encouragement that may offer guidance for you.
Number 2, volunteering. Right now is a good time. A lot of people need help. So if you can go out into the community and add value to someone's life, that's a blessing in itself, and also it looks good on a resume.
3, start a business. It's never too late to invest in yourself. Go ahead and start that LLC that you've been dying to get off the ground.
Number 4, investing in a passion. Right now might be an opportunity to explore something that you're passionate about that really didn't align with your career interests. Use this opportunity to explore that. You never know what may come of it.
And finally, invest in an online learning platform. This is the perfect time to learn a new skill that can help make you more of an asset for your business or your company.
Thank you guys for checking out this week's segment of Woke and Broke. Stay tuned for more tips on the next show.
Welcome back to the Never Too Late podcast, where insight meets real talk. Shout out to you boys, you know what I'm saying, for that great Woke and Broke segment right there, man. Always giving us some good tips, good advice right there. So now we are going to go ahead and get into one of our favorite segments, fellas. It's the recipe.
Sir.
Let's see what we cooking up today. All right. So guys, go ahead and set this thing up. All right, you're in a relationship again. What are you guys' thoughts on opposite sex friends while you're in a relationship. Can it work? Can it not work? The floor is yours.
Who first?
The funny part is everybody was like, "Wait."
Right.
I'm
the moderator, so I'll pass it off. Yeah, y'all go first.
I'll step out and go first. I got a female best friend. Like, that's like my little sister.
Woman.
That's my dog. Okay.
Woman best friend.
My fault. You're right. I have a woman best friend. Shout out to Chim. That's my dog. Like, no matter what, that's gonna be my dog forever. So it shouldn't have no reason to even compromise what I have going on in our relationship. That's vice versa. I ain't never gonna do nothing that's compromise her relationship with a dude.
Now,
yeah, it all. Go ahead.
It's you're right. It's all about like that relationship, if it's platonic or not. If it's like a friendship, but y'all had something going on in the past, you feel me? If it got a little intimate, that might be a little different. You feel me?
No, I feel that. I was gonna say, like,
I was thinking the same.
The only situation where like it's reasonable for it to not work is if y'all got history like that. Because we all know once that bridge has been crossed, it's easy to cross it back again. Like, if you've been in that type of space with somebody, it's not that hard to go back. So if your girl got a problem with you dealing with somebody that you had a relationship with in the past, that's understandable. Other than that, like, we grown, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with y'all completely. Ain't nothing wrong with having that, because I'm sure we all got close friends that are women, and vice versa. Any girl that you may date or have, be talking to has a male best friend as well. So that's not the issue. The issue comes into play, like you said, if they had a history, and even if they had a history, how long ago was that history? Because if they was trying to talk or mess around, let's say like 5 years ago, like that flame should be gone at this point in time. And so you would, is that, well, let me say,
You
you
would
should,
think
that's
that
why,
flames get rekindled.
You would think
Can
that
they not
was
get
gone.
exactly. So, but let me see. But that's why I said it should. Hey, I
Right.
like that. That's why I said it should. And so it's really gonna fall back into that transparency conversation, and then that trust as well. You gotta have that conversation with your girl or with you, and just be like, hey, what's y'all history and whatnot, and then go from there. And then it also depends on respect. Like, what are their boundaries? If you respect the boundaries between what we got going on, that's cool. But if you don't respect that, and you can tell like they trying to do some shifty stuff or whatever, I'm gonna tell her, I'm like, I don't approve of this, what y'all got going on. You need to cut that off a little bit and like fall back in that way.
So fall back. Watch out.
Yeah, now that's good.
I say like what you said, like respect boundaries. I feel like a lot of times, speaking from like a male perspective, you may have a female friend that respects the boundary,
Woman.
but the moment you try something, they hopping on.
Yeah.
Well, I thought female was okay as an adjective.
No.
We don't say that no more.
Woman best
Never.
friend.
Say that no more.
All right, you got a woman best friend, and this shit done threw me off. You got a woman best friend, and like y'all not in that space, but if you actually make a move, she might be hopping on it. Honestly, a lot of times, even though they seem like they just friends, let you actually try something. They all for it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I feel like, I think every guy kind of has the attitude, like, if I hit once, I can hit again. And like that's true. Like, you did it once, you did it right. It don't matter how long it's been. A lot of times you can come back and slide in pretty easy. That's just the way I see it. So it's just best to kind of leave that alone sometimes if y'all got history.
Yeah, the safe route is just leave it alone. That's the safe route. Just leave it alone.
See,
and then
what if y'all working business together? Like, what if y'all making money together?
Involve your girl, involve your chick. She can be in the business plan too. She can be making
That's
money.
not always gonna work.
That's
always gonna work.
Yeah, that's
tricky.
tricky.
I was trying to defend it. I don't know.
I'm just trying to defend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mix my business with my relationship.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know, bro. It's a tricky situation, man, because like when you are looking for a potential partner, like that you want to be with for eternity or whatever, like y'all pretty much want to start off as friends, like best friends and stuff. Like that's where you get that foundation from. So like, I don't know, bro. It's pretty difficult for your best friend to try those, because like you never know when one day y'all just wake up to have that realization, like, oh, maybe we should have been together all along. So like, Shawty could have been asleep and just friend this whole time while you going through relationships. Then out of nowhere, wow, you and Shawty end up together, y'all married. So like, I don't know, bro. It's a pretty tricky situation, man. I've been in a situation where my spouse, you know, was with. I mean, like me. Well, not my spouse. Me and my girlfriend were together.
Say, damn.
I was all confused. I was like,
take and run. All right, yeah. So me and my girlfriend, we were together, whatever. She had a best friend that she used to talk to, or whatever. And like that was like probably the only time that I've done something like this, and I'm pretty sorry. I hate to admit it. I don't think I ever told y'all this, but I went through Shawty's laptop and just seen like that she was texting old dude like messages that I never advised this for anybody, because if you go look for something, more than likely you're gonna find something.
Find it.
Oh, yeah, find it.
So like they were just talking about like little stuff that we never talked about. And I did not feel secure in that. I felt completely insecure. And I was like, hey, so Shawty, what you got going on, bro? She was like, that's just my friend. That's just my friend. So you got to expect that honesty and that transparency from Shawty, because like what I told her, coming from a man perspective, I was like, he's trying to shoot at you. He probably likes you. And she was just like, no, you know, acting clueless. You know, women sometimes like to act clueless, men too. So eventually, maybe 2 weeks after, he was like, yeah, I just wanted to know if you and your boyfriend were still together because I like you. So, you know, that I got an insecurity when it comes to that low key. If I can't meet bro, then like I don't like.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to meet you, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't like it. If I can't meet dude, then I don't like it.
But yeah, if I get to like just like I said, feel you out and just get to know you as a person, and then if I get like some good vibes from you, I'll be cool. But like if I don't know you at all and I don't get a chance to meet you, that's gonna just like rub me the wrong way, because I'm like, why can't I meet your friend or whatever and stuff like that.
Guys, so I have right here just a quick little list of rules that I found, 5 quick ones, and I want you guys to let me know, do you think this works for you making the friendship work with an opposite sex person? So, number 1, discuss the platonic nature of the relationship with the person. Lay it out completely on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, avoid physical contact. Avoid excessive physical contact with that person.
That's a given.
Yeah. Number 3, refrain from sharing personal, primary relationship issues or your own problems with that person.
Most definitely.
Yes. I like
that's
number 3.
One.
Never.
Number 3.
That's a great rule right there. Right. That's a good one. Number 4, be honest with yourself about your intention with this friendship, and again, be honest with your friend about your intention with the friendship. And also, number 5, it says to share with your friend how in love you are with your partner, and to keep establishing the fact that yes, I am in a relationship. Yes, I love this person. So I'll kind of rock with those rules. I think that those are. Yeah. That's a pretty solid list.
2, did you just say physical contact or excessive? I feel like you said both.
So excessive physical contact.
So just excessive.
So physical contact, okay.
I think excessive needs to be defined. I think that's what.
Right. That's what I say. Yeah, we gotta define that.
Yeah.
What if we got a long handshake?
So.
What if we got a long handshake?
That's cool, but it's like a hug for like a little minute.
I mean, if the handshake is just all your hands, I mean, that's straight. Like how Ken said, like if you got a
type of hug
or something, like doing all that, that's a little too much.
That back rub stuff, you know, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So you ain't seen your best friend. Let's say she's a woman. You ain't seen your best friend 2 years. Y'all just link back up. You with your chick. Y'all can't hug like a long hug?
I wouldn't feel comfortable hugging her in that kind of way though.
Not a long hug, no. I would give her a hug, but not a long embrace type of. Like my good, nope.
I don't agree with that.
I
feel like it's straight.
That's y'all.
I think that's wrong.
I'm about to say,
y'all.
Not all black shirts.
You haven't seen
that's a red shirt thing.
Red shirt.
It's a red shirt thing. I'm hugging my best friend.
Right.
That's my dog.
Because like the rules you just listed pretty much just say communicate. You know, put everything on the table and communicate pretty much. So if everything's on the table and everything's communicated, there should be no problem with a straight platonic embrace of your friend that you haven't seen in a long time.
All right, so flip it around then. If you saw her doing that.
Right.
Little embrace,
yeah.
back rub, everything.
So your girl,
The whole clip.
Good job, Jordan.
Back rub is a
Right.
problem. Don't do that.
Good job, Jordan. Marcus over here,
back rubbing. I never said I was back rubbing my best friend. Now,
that's what I'm saying. The back rub is out the question, but a long hug, like if you ain't seen him in years,
if I don't
see him in a minute, come on now.
Right, I might hug him too.
So, all right.
So Kwame, so you're saying you have to know him, though.
I mean, yeah, of course I got to know.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, they really that close, you should. Like, you should have heard about him before. You probably done talked to him on FaceTime before. Like, if they really that close.
Right. Like y'all said,
you're going to pick my phone at the airport, and it's the first time you're hearing about him. That shouldn't be the case. Like, if they really that close, you should have been heard about him.
Me and bro play 2K together. We friends.
Yeah.
Real. Right.
Yeah.
We friends. This is my friend now. But nah, I still don't agree with y'all. I'm doing the side hug.
Jordan,
I'm with you, bro.
Jordan, I'm right there with you, my brother. Because man,
I ain't gonna take that risk, bro.
I mean, y'all know me. I'm one of those people like you gonna cheat like that. No, I got trust issues. You gotta be able to be somewhat comfortable around other people because you're not gonna be with her all times of the day, and she's not gonna be with you at all times of the day. So there needs to be a certain, trust.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a level established there, man.
Right.
Shout out Black Shirts, man.
Nah, that's good, man. Good little debate right there. So, guys, I just have one last question. One last little question just to, see what everybody's feeling. So, if your girl were to tell you to cut off that person, your significant friend, this best friend, do you adhere to that? If she does not feel comfortable.
How long we been best friends?
Like, I say it depends on y'all history.
Yeah.
So So we can kind of just play with it then. So let's just say if it is a friend that y'all have been rocking with each other for some years, or let's just say if it's somebody made within like a 3 to 5 year type of thing or something like that.
I feel like it depends on the strength of me and said friend's relationship. Like if me and friend we done traveled together. Like we done been cool since like I don't know when, or even if we ain't even been that cool since I don't know when. But like when I was down and out, this friend helped me out and stuff like that. Like this friend has always been there for me. Like anytime, that friend is gonna stay, bro. So I might have to get rid of Shawty, bro.
Yeah,
wow.
I feel that. Like if y'all really, if this friend really that close, like, and it also depends on the reason. If like there's a reason like you and her got history, and that's the reason that she don't feel comfortable, versus like you text her too much, or y'all kind of too close. If it's really like more so an insecurity on her part, then as the boyfriend, you gotta do your part to alleviate those insecurities. Whether it be introducing them, explaining y'all friendship more, and just kind of exposing her to more of y'all relationship so she's more comfortable, you give that a shot. But if it's like she just insecure because she's not used to that, then I don't know. You might gotta address that another way.
I'm rocking with my Black Shirts today, man. They saying everything I'm thinking right now. Like,
salute, boy.
Hey,
speaking from somebody who,
Black Power got it.
It's crazy that that was the topic. I've actually done that before for a girlfriend that wasn't comfortable with me and a friend, and it's something that's like it didn't sit well with me. And of course, me and my friend was able to rekindle that friendship that we had. But I just don't think that's something that I'm comfortable with doing, especially since me knowing that she won't have any reason to not want me to be around that friend. I wouldn't give her that reason. So
yeah,
I mean that's good. So let's reverse it.
Oh, snip before the first anniversary.
I mean, like if I told her,
come on, let's reverse it then. So let's just say she got history with her dude. Well, not with her dude, but with the guy who is her friend. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they have a really good history.
It's the reason. If it's history going on,
So,
it's about the reason behind it.
Yeah, it's the reason.
I see some scissors. I see some scissors, Mikhail.
Snip.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, you got a year.
We know how guys think, though, so that's why I wouldn't be comfortable. We know how guys think. We know exactly how guys think.
My chick ain't no lick.
Y'all sleep. Girls be thinking the same way. Girls.
Oh yeah, big facts. Big facts.
Hey,
big facts.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
They be on that.
My chick ain't no lick. Swing.
Ain't no lit. Oh yeah.
Not
we all
man
rolling
lit.
up. Red shirts behind you, bro.
No, I don't know no red shirts. Y'all soft. Black shirts. All about.
Nah, man. Red shirts. We know what's good, man. We definitely know what's up, man. Like we said, I definitely think ultimately it's about communication, establishing the intention, making sure that everybody is in on it. There ain't no secrets, nothing like that. I really love that rule. Like we said, keep your relationship in your relationship. All that type of certain things does not need to be told to your best friend. I agree with that.
Or anybody, for real.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's
Just
true.
between y'all, for real, man.
Exactly. That's true right there, man.
You opening up doors.
That's good. But all right, man. So another great segment of the recipe. So guys, let's go ahead and get into a really good one today. Kwame, it's been some crazy stuff going on this past week, man. I'm very interested to see who has even made the cut for Get Your Mans. Let's get into it.
Can I get Your Mans, please?
Get your man. Get that
please.
Boy. Get him, bro. Please get him. Please.
I should get him. All right, bro. First off, we got 3 Get Your Mans. 3 mans is out of line.
Ooh, 3 today?
You mean Trey? You mean
Trey? Uno segment, Trey's times. 1. Jason Derulo. What TikTok is that man using?
Jason Derulo.
Bro, that man, he got the premium version, bro.
Dude, this man does corn on the cup, on a hammer, on a drill, and lost his teeth. Can y'all tell me how that's possible? TikTok ain't never had that edit. He done ate a blueberry, turned blue. His homeboy turned blue. Like, what? Jason Derulo really corny for real. Jordan Sparks really was dating the lane. Y'all remember that?
Dang, Jordan.
Dang.
Y'all remember that? She a friend of the podcast.
He is not
what
a friend
up?
of the
Yeah, what up, Jay
Sparks,
Sparks?
bro.
What up?
Shout out.
Jay Sparks.
But
Man.
every time I see Jason Derulo TikToks, I think of that one Hitman line from Wildin' Out. And he was like, what, you don't like corny jokes? When he was talking to Jordan Sparks. And he was like, didn't you date Jason Derulo? I think that all the time, bro. Yeah, so get that man out of here, please, bro. Hey, drop a clip just for these people, just so they know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
just in case they ain't seen this catastrophe.
One thing I can't say, like Jason Derulo, that man has never been with us, dog. I don't know any black Jason Derulo fans. I can't name one. I can't. I
that's
can
what
name
that was.
3 songs, bro.
That's a good point. I don't know either.
You're right about that. I can't think of one song, bro.
Nothing against him, but nah.
I used to always do that. Jason Derulo.
I did it right when we said his name at the beginning of the segment.
I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing.
Sorry to this man.
Yeah, I can't rock with him. Like you said, this TikTok craze is everybody trying to be seen. They trying to have the next coolest TikTok. He trying to get his name out there. Did you see Jason Derulo lose his teeth on TikTok? You know what I'm saying? It all works out.
He generating buzz though.
All marketing.
His marketing is definitely going off the charts with this though. For real.
Oh, speaking of marketing, people just going off the buzz, then let's talk about Paul Pierce. How this man don't have LeBron James in his top 5?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
His top 5 of all time or top 5 current?
Who is on there?
He said they need to be a part of legacy. So prior to Kobe Bryant's untimely death, R.I.P. Kobe, he did not have Kobe before, but he had Bill. Now he has Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and who gonna say? Mike, Kareem. Oh, Kareem. No, Bron.
Paul Pierce sounded a little salty, man, because I mean,
he's definitely salty.
LeBron done kicked him out the playoffs a few times, man. So I mean, that wound probably still hurt a little bit.
That's definitely personal, bro.
LeBron tortured that man for the end of his career.
That got to be personal.
He really did. He took the rest of Paul Pierce's years away.
Yeah, right.
Ain't that your boy Nick?
Hey, man.
Hey, bro. Celtics fan?
You real quiet right now.
Man. So. I'm actually really talking. I've said some things about Mr. Pierce. But, I mean, we'll definitely say, bro, I was a Celtics fan at one point, man. I definitely was. Paul Pierce, even though he is very unathletic, that boy is a walking bucket. You still can't deny the fact about Paul Pierce, though.
Hold on, you can't do prime Paul Pierce like that. That boy was an athlete now.
Cam,
he's a little clumsy.
Cam,
dog, go watch prime Paul Pierce, dog.
Cam,
y'all
Cam, the ball would get in the hoop, but when Paul Pierce was going to the hoop, I wasn't sure if it was gonna get in there.
No, drop the clip of Paul Pierce high school dunk contest. And we'll see if he really
no, don't do it.
Yeah. Drop that.
Dunk contest
You ain't seen that?
No, I ain't seen it.
Crazy.
Clip.
Yeah, drop that. We gonna drop that for y'all. Y'all ain't seen that, bro.
Coming up. No.
That's hilarious.
Oh, get your man's number 3. Is Joe Biden black or what's going on here?
Oh yeah, Uncle Jordan got too comfortable.
Way too
comfortable.
Joe Wilder.
Please get.
What do you do, bro?
Joe.
Okay, so let me tell y'all, why is this 77-year-old Joe Biden talking about, hey, if you ain't voting for me, you ain't black? Pretty much, that's what he's saying. This man saying if any black people vote for Trump, they're not black. Now, Democrats already they do feel entitled to the black party just off the rip. And that shouldn't be like the case, bro. It's black Republicans out here. And I don't feel a way towards them like a lot of black people do. But like for Joe Biden to say something like that, like he's just been looking out for black people this whole time.
He ain't been rocking with us.
You were just Obama running man, bro. Like we ain't really know no Joe Biden Foundation. No Joe Biden did this for the black. What you did for us, bro? Obama barely tried to do like what you did, Joe. How y'all feel about Joe Biden saying the black vote belonged to him?
Ignorant.
I definitely feel like it has a hint of entitlement.
Exactly.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
It
I'm like, dog, man, you in here because the opposite, the other option is just completely
gone.
Like you slick deep. Like, don't get too comfortable now.
Right.
I feel like
folks will not vote. We've done it before.
Right. He actually could have lost some votes with that move for real.
Could have.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Seriously, man. I mean, his PR people are probably in a frenzy right now when they heard him say that.
For sure.
Oh.
Charlamagne.
And then he gonna say it on the Breakfast Club too, bro.
CTG gonna get it out you.
Right, like
he gonna get it out you every time.
Mm-hmm.
Joe has apologized since then, though, man. He definitely said I shouldn't have been a wise guy. I shouldn't have been so cavalier. But it's just one of those things, like how we said, man. I think he was feeling himself a little too much in the interview, man. Like he was a little happy, he was a little turned up with it, but it was just like, whoa.
Like, yeah, come on, don't take it
slow your
like we really do not like the other guy, but we
just don't.
Just not vote for you.
I would vote Bernie still. Just so them student loans.
Bernie.
I don't care. Shout out Bernie.
Don't write him.
Feel the burn.
Big facts.
I'm finna say Biden is
Feel
part
the
of the problem
burn.
of mass incarceration of black people, bro. Like
You said what?
Biden is part of the problem of mass incarceration of black people.
Oh yeah.
Him and Clinton signed that bill back in the day, the violent, I think it's the Violent Crime and Care Law Enforcement Act.
Mm-hmm.
It's responsible for like thousands and thousands of people that look just like us.
Educators.
So what entitlement do you feel like having to vote for us just because most of us don't like Trump, yet you've done just as much damage to black people directly?
Fact. Yeah, but that's just how I feel,
Please
man.
get y'all menses,
please. You need to tighten up. I'm rooting
Get your menses.
Get y'all menses. Please get your menses.
We cannot have this man Trump in, but at the same time, don't take it for granted, dog. Like,
yeah.
Exactly.
Still go out and vote, please.
Please
That's
vote.
the most important thing, man. Make sure everybody is out here voting, guys.
I'm
not trying to get into Trump, but I just also saw how he's saying that churches are essential and that this weekend all churches should be reopened, and he would override any governors that feel any differently. So, guys, like how Jordan said, please go vote, please.
Yeah, vote.
Get your man.
Please. We need y'all.
Yeah.
Vote.
This is
absentee, all of that.
Your local and state governments too is very important. Please do that.
Oh yeah, everything.
I agree.
Vote me if you don't know who to vote for. Just vote Kwame.
Just don't. Hey, I'm about to say, don't write in Hennessy or Harambe. Don't see what that stuff. Please don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a no go.
Please.
Michael Jordan.
Was that Michael Jordan? Y'all crazy, man. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and take one more break as we get ready to come back, and we'll finish out the show with our prayer from our boy, Mr. Marcus Hodge today, man. So make sure you guys tune back. Make sure you guys are still here for the last little part of the NTL podcast where insight meets real talk.
Welcome back. I'm going to get into our devotional for today. To him who overcomes, you're called to be an overcomer. Nothing becomes great until it overcomes something. Paul writes, for a great door has opened to me, and there are many adversaries. Great doors of opportunity come with great challenges, and those challenges will stretch your faith. If outstanding success came easy, everybody would have it. But if everybody had it, then it wouldn't be outstanding success. How does a caterpillar develop into a butterfly? By overcoming the cocoon. Would it be easier to stay in the comfort of the cocoon? Some days the struggle is so great that the caterpillar probably thinks so. But the price of freedom, flight, and discovery is a struggle, development, and a breakthrough. There's no other way. Why did Jesus send his disciples into the storm on the Sea of Galilee? To teach them to trust him in every situation of life. Soon he'd be leaving them. So he used different experiences to equip them for the future. What are you trying to overcome today? Instead of complaining about it or asking God to take it away, try to see it as preparation for the thing that he's calling you to do. With bigger blessings come bigger burdens.
Amen.
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 Amen. Amen. Good job, my boy.
Amen.
Fellas, let's go ahead and clap it up again, man. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Another episode is done.
Sir.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. So, guys, again, make sure that you are following us on Instagram, NTL Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Just make sure that you are following us, making sure that you are checking out, staying up to date with us. Also, again, let's give another shout out, DST. Shout out to the merch. Shout out to it, man.
Merch, man.
Please. Ooh, this is just
yeah.
so clean, man. And also make sure that you guys are interacting with us on social media because we really want to hear from you guys. We want to start doing a lot more interaction with the fans out there. So be on the lookout on the page. We'll have some opportunities for you guys to make sure that you can interact with what you got to do. So signing off for that Never Too Late podcast. I am your man, Mr. Nick Cross.
It's your boy Cam.
It's your boy Jet.
It's your boy Jordan.
Young boy, young Marco.
Amazing, great.
Double salute, man. We love y'all.
Oh, hey.
Howdy.